The world no longer trusts banks and the world no longer trusts governments. They're looking towards cryptocurrency and they're looking towards physical gold and silver as options. Based on the growth that we've seen over the last 2 weeks, Michael, it went up like literally over 10% in 2 weeks.
And we've seen the billionaires start to pick up the silver, and they get in early.
It was about a week and a half ago that in one day, just one day, 483 million ounces of silver were shorted on COMEX in one day.
Yeah.
That's 57% of all the global mining supply in a whole year. So over the months, BRICS nations are de-dollarizing the world, right? There's no demand for the US dollar. In fact, it's down 10% year to date already. So overnight, they could have an injection of currency in the banking system of US treasuries when the rest of the world doesn't want them, because they want a banking equivalent of the cryptocurrency.
Now, we've seen since 1913, the value of the dollar collapse 96 and more percent. The dollar is going away.
In the first quarter of this year alone, Wells Fargo had to borrow $188 billion to fend off illiquidity issues. $188 billion in one quarter. And Trump decided, I'm going over to the Federal Reserve. First president in 26 years to step foot in the Federal Reserve, because they want to maintain its independence, right? It comes from the unrelenting printing of money, not from lowering the interest rate. Lowering interest rates will stimulate the economy. So as Trump starts to get his way, I'm excited about what's to come. He just did something absolutely brilliant, which I didn't think could be done, which was he cut a tariff deal with Japan that was so good that I can't believe that it was even done. And if we're wise, we can take advantage of these things, which is why you and I talk about this stuff every single week. Even though it sounds similar, it's because the message doesn't change all that much, because they haven't fixed anything yet. This is why silver, I think, Michael, is the most undervalued asset on the planet. It should be at 1557. It's only at 40. Prices have to go up, and they have to go up a lot. And when you've got the big banks that are shorting to try to manipulate the price, and somehow their trick didn't work, and the price actually went up when they had the largest short position in the history of the world, 483 million ounces in one day. And
they manipulate the price down so they can afford their rockets and missiles and torpedoes and all that kind of stuff. I've been a silver investor, unbelievably. I don't know why, but I guess somehow I knew at some point this was going to be multi-generational highs in silver.